Hey everyone, just want to show you real quick. This is my Sunday for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I'm going to show you exactly what everything is in my kitchen. This is meal prep Sunday. Without meal prep, there is no way I could do this throughout the week and maintain eating a clean diet because I don't have a lot of extra time. And this would allow in the past me to just like fly through drive-throughs and such. And no, we don't want that. So basically, this is my drive through. I just spend an hour and a half to 2 hours on a Sunday prepping everything, and then it's ready for the week to go. So I just want to show you real quick. These are my egg muffins. I took 10 eggs and just mixed them up simply in a measuring cup. Here's the leftover, just like this, and I just mix it up. I added some pepper to it. I don't add milk or anything. And then I added some uncured antibiotic-free bacon and onion. And then I use, I think it's called Daiya, dairy-free cheese because I can't have a lot of lactose. And my husband doesn't even know it's dairy-free. Haha. So it's really good melted on top. So these are my egg muffins that I drink with my Shakeology in the morning. I eat 2 of these little eggs and my Shakeology, and it keeps me full till about noon, so about 4 hours. Something else I'm doing this week is I baked spaghetti squash, and I just put it with a little bit of water flipped over, and I baked it for about 45 minutes at 350. And I'm gonna make it's like a bacon, goat cheese, tomato, spinach dinner. So I'm gonna make that this week. So dinners are gonna be ready. My husband and I's salads for the week, they're not done yet, but they're a start. Something I bought this week, sometimes I bake chicken, sometimes I'll put it in the crock pot, but this week I don't have a ton of extra time, so I just got an organic, fresh roasted chicken raised without antibiotics, because it's best to be getting chicken and meat, if you are lean meats, that are organic. And look how much I have it on all of my salads, and then I have extra for dinner or for whatever else this week. And I just pulled it apart and then just cut it up, and I store it in my fridge. I do pre-make all my salads, so they're just easy to go. You could do it at night, but just have it ready so you're not running around hustling and bustling in the morning just grabbing crap. So you can just grab good things. This is another thing my husband really likes. I try to stay away from pre-made meats, but this is one that's really good, and there's not a ton of extra preservative in it. It's an oven roasted Kirkwood turkey breast, and my husband really loves this on his salads, so I'll be cutting that up and putting that on his salads for the week. Something else I made this morning is the Ezekiel sprouted grain tortillas, and I just cut them up into tortillas chips, and I just make them, and I cut them up 350, 12 minutes, put a little olive oil and spices over them, and they're a delicious carb that is a good for you instead, and then there's protein in it. So those are the type of complex carbs that I am eating. And then I just want to show you some like condiments of things. So these are really good. A lot of you know about these already, but the Bolthouse yogurt dressings are really good, and they don't have a ton of extra preservatives. So when you look at the back, if there's a ton of things that you cannot pronounce, you should not really be eating them. So if they have a lot of words, like I said, that you don't know how to say or I don't know how to say, you really probably shouldn't be eating it. And so I try to steer clear of things like that. So a lot of dressings I do home make, but let's just put it this way, we don't always have a lot of extra time to be doing that. So I just make the best choices I can. I stay away from fat-free or reduced fat, because that means that chemicals have been added to it and preservatives have been added to it. It's better off to just get the real whole fat than the reduced. Sometimes I'll get reduced fat, but fat-free is really what you want to steer clear of. I love the Aldi organic dressings, and they don't always have them, but this is a really good one. It's the Chipotle Ranch. And then organic ketchup. If you're going to get ketchup, it has less sugar. This is only 4 grams. I know Heinz and Hunt's, they have a ton of extra sugar and stuff in them. There's a little bit of sugar in the barbecue sauce, but it is organic, and there are, once again, the ingredients are pretty good. There's not a lot of extra preservative in it. So those are some of the things you want to be looking at. And like I said, there's a few other things I make. I make some protein balls, and then I drink my shake in the morning for breakfast, and then I try to pre-make a couple dinners for the week. This takes me about 2 hours, but I can honestly say that if I didn't do this, I wouldn't be as successful as I have been. And I mean, 2 hours is really nothing in the grand scheme of things on a Sunday. Just wake up a little bit extra early and start preparing, and you will be off to a really great start. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks. Bye.